You guys came in halfway through this song. I'm gonna finish this one, then we'll start. Sorry, you're late. I'm sorry that you are late. I'm gonna finish this song. Yo, if y'all don't stop with the bread, one thing I don't get is bread. Have you gone to the store? They don't got bread. They barely even have fruits, which aren't even non-perishable. They definitely don't got toilet paper. How are we 2 minutes into this stream? Not even, and I'm already done with you guys. I'm over it. I'm over it. It's Rumble weekend. I don't have time for bread. I only have time for Shinies, and a million of them. We're going to Fiery Furnace. Avatar Core, thank you for the super chat right off the bat, by the way. Rumble weekend is an event put on by Absolblog's Pokemon. And we spend the entire weekend playing nothing but Pokemon Rumble in an attempt to, yup, you guessed it, find shiny Pokemon. That's what we do the whole weekend. And I'm plagued with Ponyta, Rapidash, and Rhydons. Though last Rumble weekend, I didn't get a single Rhydon. So, if we do get one this time, it kind of makes sense. Yo, Cora with another super chat already? You got me pausing. Here you go. Go get some toilet paper and bread. I was at the store today. They followed me around. You know what the YouTubers do? The follow me around Target? It was kind of like that, but there was no camera. But there was Lysol spray. They followed me around, and then they took the bag. When I was done with the basket, they were like, oh, no, leave it there. Leave it right there. Which I was like, dang, you guys are... I can't believe it. They're taking the precautions. They're doing exactly like they should. Well, Shiny My Hunting, it's kind of hard to target something in this game. How's it going, Laura? I haven't got this Animal Crossing feature yet. Yeah, somebody else in the chat was saying, like, he's playing Pokemon? Yes, believe it or not, I'm still a Pokemon fan. Despite the blast I've been having playing nothing but Animal Crossing this past week, I still love Pokemon. And I still love Shinies, and I will continue to hunt them. I know. I haven't gotten... okay, so Magnezone's really one that I definitely want. Mamoswine would be great in Rocky Cave. I'm going to say this right now. Brittany, thank you for the super chat. Been a while, Dallas. Hope you're staying safe. I'm doing my best. Trying to stay safe and healthy while also playing video games, which is actually a lot easier than most things. So thank you very much. And then Artemis, thank you. Good luck getting all the Shinies. Hope your first one's not a Rhydon or Ponyta. I should really stay... okay, so maybe this is why I get freaking Rhydons and Ponytas. We go instantly to the Furnace right after Rocky Cave. Where do you find Ponyta? Furnace. Where do you find freaking Rhydon? Rocky Cave. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand if you don't want something, don't go to the place that gives it to you. If you do want it, right to the source. If you don't, avoid it at all cost. What I was gonna say before I was graciously interrupted, not rudely, by the super chats, was that I'm not gonna stream a ton tonight. We'll only go for a little wire. A little wire? Do I have a little wire hanging around? Is it? This is a little wire. Look how small. Are you kidding me? Tiny. I'll only go for a little bit because we'll, most of the time I do my shiny hunting for this event off stream, and I do love to go watch Absolblogs when he streams this game, which he will be doing in about a half hour or so. And so, be mindful. We may get like one on stream. I plan to get 20 on the weekend. Like, I'm just gonna call it point blank. Leafy, you're right on time, my friend. We just started. You missed nothing. Don't worry. Hope you get a stream shiny. Thank you. I want this weekend. I want to claim the obligatories. The ones I've been going after for years. I am obligated. If I will never quit shiny hunting in this game until I get the obligatories. Gallade, my first target ever. Magnezone, Gyarados. Wait, that's 3. I have claimed a few. Nidoking was on that list. Little Miss Mariposa here. That's what I always call her instead of Mothim. I don't know why. My brain does that. I got her twice over now. She was an obligatory. Matt Fowler. Are you kidding me, dude? $20 for 20 shinies this weekend. That's way too many dollars for not enough shinies. I would like to pass 20. But thank you very much, dude. That's a huge super chat. You did not need to do that. This is not a thing. Please. Does this make 40 shinies this? Okay, maybe that is a thing. Let's make it 40. No more, though. No more, no less. If I could pull out 40 on a weekend, it would take me 2 weeks to get that video out. A week and a half of me putting off editing and like a day or 2 of actually doing it. Thank you, Cora, for matching that huge super chat. Yo, Christopher, thanks for tuning in, dude. Thank you, thank you. And welcome to everybody that's new. I know we got quite a few people that are new from Animal Crossing, and they're like, why the heck are you playing this old school game? Rumble, the first iteration of Rumble. Rumble for the Wii on the eShop is the game to play if you're looking to shiny hunt in bulk. And we do it about 3 or 4 times a year now. We do it pretty frequently. This is the 17th Rumble weekend, and there's no turning back. No slowing down. But shinies are only in this iteration of the game. Every other installment, they screwed the pooch. Shiny odds in Rumble are believed to be standard shiny odds, 8192. But because of the frequency at which you find Pokemon, I mean, think of this as horde hunting on crack. You're literally seeing over 100 Pokemon, roughly 100 Pokemon, every single time you get through a level. And if you're able to get through 100 freaking levels in a couple hours, I mean, you are going over odds. Thank you, Nick. NPS Shinies. Wait, NP Shinies. I need some inspiration on a 3rd gen Shiny Tangela to complete all my Shiny Team on Fire Red. Dude, that's the game to get it in. That is the game to get it in. Go right below Powtown. That's got to be where you're going. That's the only place to get it, right? Heck yeah, dude. I hunted it there. I Master Balled it. But I hunted it there once upon a time, too. And I only got it in, what, 800 or so? It's the last one? For the Dream Team, dude? Complete the Dream Team. How do you play Rumble? It looks complicated. It's really not complicated at all. The way that once you get the game, you got to get through it. You got to beat it. But once you get to this point and you're ready to shiny hunt, I mean, all you have to do is get a speedy Pokemon. We go with Aerodactyl because it's one of the fastest. One of the most agile. And then after that, all you got to do is teach it like Rock Polish or Agility, plus a quick move. So like I got this Claw to make things topple if I need to. And then you just whiz around everything. You take a look. If it's not shiny, you keep on moving. Nuclear. I used to hunt exclusively because my parents wouldn't buy me a Wii Points card. In the demo of this game, you can find shinies in the demo. If you somehow still have the demo for this, just run through. I failed the shiny Shelder in it because you don't get to keep it. But, you know, who cares? Love the shirt. Thanks. It's Totoro. Oh my gosh. Can you not be so bright? Totoro cat bus. My webcam's lighting doesn't like this shirt, apparently. So, forgive me. I thought it was a shiny Charizard. What, my Aerodactyl? I've reacted to it before as a shiny Charizard. One time I switched out from like my Speedy Arcanine to this Aerodactyl, and for some dumb reason, I was in Fiery Furnace, where the Charizard spawn. And like an idiot, I reacted to my own Pokemon as if it was a shiny Charizard. Screaming, because Charizard's pretty cool. Like a moron, dude. Rhyperior would be cool. That's one I don't have. There's a ton of stuff that I do not have yet. A lot of stuff I have multiple of. I have a couple of somewhat rare Pokemon with multiples. Weavile I have a few of. Frostlass. Yeah, so Selena, in this game, okay, so this is the breakdown of it. Some Pokemon are sparkling, but they're not shiny. The sparkles just mean generally if you knock it out, you get to recruit it. You get to pick it up. It won't disappear if it falls over. That's what the sparkles mean. So naturally, all shiny Pokemon are sparkling. So there's no way to fail it in that way. If you find a shiny and you knock it out, you keep it. You recruit it. But just because a Pokemon is sparkling does not make it a shiny Pokemon. Hippowdon's pretty noticeable in this game. Even though it's got multiple forms, both of them stand out like a sore thumb. And it is sore because I have too many and I don't want them anymore. But I keep getting a bunch of them. I got like 4 or 5 of them. Can you show us your shinies in this game after this run? We can go through the collection. We can go through. I'll take it. We're going to speed run the collection because I want to get some runs done. I'd like to get a shiny on stream. Thank you, that one, YouTuber. Thank you, thank you. I took my liberties for what your username stood for, but I think I'm accurate. If not, forgive me. I gotta double check on the Weeping Bells. For some reason, Weeping Bell stands out less than something else. Like Bellsprout, I noticed right away. Weeping Bells, I'm always like, is it? Do we have over? Yeah, we do. Over 400 people watching Rumble? That's awesome. Welcome to it, guys. This is an emergency Rumble weekend broadcast. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So although we were supposed to do this Rumble weekend in April, we fast-tracked it. Alright, after this, let me show you guys the shinies that I got. I have well over 200 shinies in this game. I might have 300 now. Well, maybe not that many. I really do only play during Rumble weekends now. So my camera is going to block it a little bit. Should I take the camera off? No, I mean, you guys know what Pokemon's there. We got all the starters for Kanto. Look, first 2 rows, complete. This page, oh my gosh, wait a second. This page will be so easy to finish. We just need Weedle, some of the Pidgeline, Rattata, and the rats themselves. Can you believe it? Rattata and Raticate are right there, and still Spearow and Fearow are the bigger rats. We do have Pikachu, which is blocked. We finally claimed Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Wigglytuff. It's crazy that we have. Why do we? Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's so weird. There are some Pokemon that just take longer, and you don't really see too many people getting it. Oddish is one of those too. I don't see too many people with Oddish. Yeah, what up, Steve? Here we go. I forgot I got Psyduck. Dang, we're actually getting pretty close to completing some of these pages. Victory Bell, Machop. Abras are rare. Poliwrath you can farm for, so if I ever need to, I will. Matt Hinton! Thank you, my friend. Live Rumble Weekend. A dream come true. That's like my thoughts exactly. I freaking love Rumble. And to have people actually interested in watching it, mwah, chef's kiss. I think Alchemy should have a signature move called Chef's Kiss. I mean, let's go, Game Freak. What do we got here? Still need Wheezing. That's an obligatory. That's one I really want. Horsey would be cool. I don't have Staryu. The Hitmons would be incredible. Welcome to it, Carlos. Gyarados I really want. Lapras is Pipe Dream. Most of the ones on this page are Pipe Dream Shinies. They're pretty rare, but we do have a few of them. We got the Pinsir, we got Kabuto. I mean, you know, crazy. I have all the starters for Sinnoh, all 3 of the Starly line. Yet to claim my Shinx, which is problematic, I know. And I don't have a Luxray, but we do have a Luxio. Holy Luxio doesn't roll off the tongue quite like Shinx does, though, so... We got Skorupi. Do I have a Drapion? I definitely do. I have to. I would love to get Togekiss. I'd love to get Magnezone. I thought I had Snover. Kind of weird. Gliscor would be sick. Gallade, I really want. Mamoswine, really want. And that's that. That's basically it. Ooh. Are we saying goodbye? Nope. We are not. Yeah, I don't have Mewtwo. I think I did on a different file. I just didn't do the, you know, the leaps and the bounds it takes to get it in this game. Did you know that there isn't Roselia in this game? Yeah, Caleb, there's no 3rd gen Pokemon at all. 2nd and 3rd gen, completely erased. This is a 4th generation game. This came out around the times of Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. That era, and they really focused on Gen 1, go figure, and Generation 4. But there's a lot of grieving parents in this game, and there's a lot of orphans too. Bonsai, there's no Sudowoodo. You know, there's plenty of families that got broken up because they took out 2nd and 3rd gen. Yo, what up, Nicole? How you feeling, girl? This is the type of music you play at the end of Rumble Weekend, like, one more shiny. Let's get that last one. Put your hands in, I said. Not at the very beginning. It's a little too intense. Sorry, Mega Man. Ooh, this is a bit of a Rumble song. This is the Rumble Weekend starting. I've got optimism. We're gonna get a boss. I know. I know, Nicole. Stay strong, please. Alright. I don't want Seeking at all. I already have a few of those. My longest drought in this game? So I measure droughts by like time in this game because I don't count my run-throughs. You just get shiny so quickly, there's no need. So I think I've gone 8 hours without a shiny in this game of active play. That only happened once though. Dang. I just got my butt kicked. No shinies yet. No shinies yet. We did just start. It'd be cool to get an early one, but I'm aiming to just get like one. If I can get 1 or 2 on stream, I'll be happy. And yeah, if you put the time into this game, Shinies are really easy. If you know what you're doing, oh god, I don't want to get taken out. If you know what you're doing, you got a speedy Pokemon, and you don't waste any time, yeah, you're gonna find Shinies very quickly. That's why every single time I find, what? Around 20, 15 to 20 Shinies every single Rumble weekend. All right, where are we going? Alejandro, this is the only Rumble that matters. The original Rumble for the eShop on the Wii. Because the other ones don't have Shinies in it. Well, they don't have random Shinies. You can't just randomly find them in the other installments, which is so boring. What a bad move to make. I bet you the developers, the people who made this game, the people that were working on it, were just indifferent and wanted the focus of their game and their platform to be not so shiny based. That's what I have to believe. Why else would they take it out? And like adamantly keep it out. At this point, we've had what, 5 or 6 installments of Rumble? And only the very first one, the demo one, basically, has Shinies in it. And guess which one people are still playing? The demo one. Okay, I don't really want to go to the beach yet. Let's keep going here. The past couple weekends, I've either gotten something really rare or got 2 Shinies in a single run. I mean, that can really put in perspective. Granted, that's still exceptionally rare. Because if you're looking at 8192 odds, that's still 2 Shinies within 100. And that's happened to me like 4 times in this game. 3 or 4. So, my Rumble luck's pretty good. I was the first one in my little friend group that got a Boss Shiny. Now Absolblogs has taken me up. He's found 2 Boss Shinies. So he's got me beat there. But I got a Boss Shiny Gengar once upon a time. Which difficulty am I on? I only hunt on EX. You can more easily like target Pokemon in the lower levels, and they're not as strong. But in this one, you've got wild cards. You've got legendary bosses. You've got a mix of both Kanto and Sinnoh. And you got Dittos. You got the Eevee clan that comes out to play randomly. You got the Rotom forms. You got the Lake Spirits. I mean, there's a ton of like just randoms that come out to play when you're on EX and don't really give you the time of day anywhere else. So this is for just the sheer chance of getting lucky and letting your shiny roll land on something like that. It's worth always doing EX for me. I'll probably, granted, I do end up with a bunch of duplicates, but when I get something new, it's usually something cool. Shinies are guaranteed recruits, yeah. Dude, I want a Weezing so bad. Weezing would be real nice. Yeah, my pride and joy finds were the Pinsir and my Kabuto. Kabuto probably takes the cake. That blew my mind, and that was so late at night too. Oh my god. I was screaming at like 5 a.m. If you could only hunt in one game forever, what would it be? That's an awful question. I do get asked it quite a bit though. I guess Heart Gold Soul Silver, but Sword and Shield has everything in it. When you do Heart Gold Soul Silver, you cut out entire generations. Granted, Sword and Shield cuts quite a few too, but there's DLC and way more gens. It's hard to say. I know that Sword and Shield's not, you know, it's 3D based. There's a lot of controversy behind it. But if I'm forced to only play one game forever, I kind of do lean towards the newest. Even though Heart Gold Soul Silver is my game. Alright, I'm getting over this music. This Mario Party how to play music. That's what it feels like to me. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Dude, my allergies have been so annoying the last couple days. It's been so hot out in Florida. So hot out. Thank you for the blessings. Ugh. I really chose a song that was 7 seconds long. Okay, that's not shiny. I'm gonna be so sick of Rumble by the end of this weekend. I know I am. Let me go back and look at this. Yo. Okay. Guys, just because a Pokemon's sparkling doesn't mean it's shiny. Shinies, barring a few, are so noticeable in this game. Ooh, look at him sparkling. Can you imagine? Now, I've actually seen somebody get a shiny Snorlax boss, and it's very noticeable. So I'm not even gonna recruit this. It's like a much darker blue with a brighter stomach. So this is definitely a normal one. I'd rather not waste the time knocking it out. Oh, fine. Let's go to the Rocky Cave. Why do they sparkle? Because sparkles just mean a guaranteed capture. You're going to definitely befriend it. You're definitely going to recruit it if it's sparkling. And what's cool about that is there are a lot of Pokemon in this game, especially playing through, that you need to get to complete the dex. So, for people that want to do that, it helps them out. Rumble videos are super fun to watch. Dude, I love Rumble compilations. I sit through, that's one of the only things, like even Safari Week, I don't do this. For Rumble Weekend, I look up Rumble Weekend on YouTube and I try to find all the videos of people hunting in this game to see how many people did it, what they found. There are some people who will like do first weekend, Rumble Weekend, and get like bosses and get crazy stuff. So it's always cool to see new people doing it. Of course, it's hard. It's a hard game to come across without using like Dolphin or something. Apparently I thought I had a Snover. Apparently I need one of those. Oh god. Why am I going so slow? Yeah, homebrew. Homebrew is the way to do it now. Normally I wouldn't like promote doing something like that, but that's the only way to get eShop exclusive games on your actual Wii. So that's all you can do. Gen 7 sparkles do suck. Those are my least favorite sparkles ever. Nick, thank you for the super chat, dude. Once again, one more I wanted to ask. Would you ever consider playing through Mystery Dungeon DX and Shiny Hunting? Trying to recruit them for a video. If I did ever do it, I don't know that I would post it as a video. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really feel that enticed to play that game. The Shinies aren't all that rare, They're hard to recruit, but it's just one of those things that for some reason, Mystery Dungeon games don't stand out to me. I don't see the gameplay and see people playing it and think I'm missing out. Have you ever missed a Rumble Shiny? Oh, I'm sure. I mean, we race through so quick, and Shinies are so frequent. Plus, this game loves to spawn in Pokemon, like, behind you. There are hotspots that if you touch those hotspots, now because we've played so much, we kind of know where those spots are. But rarely will I ever do this, go back and check things that spawn behind me. I'm just like, lost cause. I'd rather keep moving forward. So I'm sure once upon a time, now I have accidentally done this on a run where I found shiny. I failed a Rapidash that way. I failed a Sandshrew that way. I failed a fair share of shinies in this game. The thing is, they're never, like, I'm never gonna fail something that's good. It's always a duplicate or something that's just like easily attainable. So I just don't sweat it. It's like, it's not even, I don't really consider it a shiny fail. Technically it is. I just got rocked. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's Rumble. You know? This is arcade shiny hunting. At best. Which makes it a ton of fun, but it also makes it like a little less exciting when you get them, unless it's something really rare, and also not the end of the world when you fail one. Don't you get tired of the same places? I would love someone to come through and make a Rumble hack, like a ROM hack for Rumble, where they take the models, because these models are the same models they use in My Pokemon Ranch. They take the models from that game, give us Generation 2 and Generation 3, and not only that, but maybe do a texture hack of the levels. So maybe, yeah, they do have the same makeup, but we get to look at something a little bit different, you know? That would be beautiful. Because, yeah, it does get boring. By the end of the weekend, I'm done with Rumble, you know? That's why we do it every 3 or 4 months. If we did it any more frequent than that, I think we'd lose our minds. We definitely wouldn't love Rumble like we do. That's also why Safari Week is so special, because it's annual. Once a year, you take a week out of it, and you just go hard in the Safari, and you fail a bunch of shinies, but you get a bunch of shinies, and then you make a compilation video, and you move on. See you next year. If we did that more frequent, I don't think I would care about Safari Week as much either. I think there's magic in pacing yourself with events like this. Cora, thank you once again, my friend. I don't fail something rare, he says after almost failing a Rayquaza. Dude, listen! This is Rumble. You see a Rayquaza in this game anywhere? I'm talking about Rumble. And I also live to tell the tale, and so did she. Miss Celeste has entered the chat, and she's pissed. Don't come after me or my Rayquaza ever again. Yo, what up, Yoan? Yeah, we do this 3 or 4 times a year. And sometimes we'll give like a 2 weeks notice, sometimes it's a single week. So the amount of people that actually do them, it varies quite a bit. But you know, Rozokin, I don't know if you know him, he'll do it once in a while. I think he might actually be doing it this weekend too. Unless he might be all in on Animal Crossing, to be honest. But I told him about it. There's a lot of streamers that jump on the board and play this game, which I never expected. So there's quite a few streamers and a ton of people that don't stream or make videos, but post their shinies on Twitter and Instagram and stuff. So hashtag Rumble Weekend. If you guys are hunting in this game, feel free to definitely tag Absol Blogs, but also feel free to tag me in them too, because I love seeing the Rumble finds. You did speedrunning in this game? Yo! A Rumble champion. Then you know the pro strats anyway. This would be right up your alley. Yo, Hoodie Plays is here too? I want to do one sometime. Zach always makes it look so fun. Yeah, dude, I love when SHZ participates. Shiny Hunter Zach, one of my favorite Shiny Hunters ever. He was an OG. Absolutely. I still Snapchat with him back and forth a little bit, but I don't think he posts. But Zach's a good friend of mine. Shiny Collector or Shiny Hunter? There's also Shiny Collector 7, who's been around for a super long time. He was around before I was. Shiny Hunter was one of those people that found the shinies. He was in the era where you found the shinies first, posted about it later. 1 minute video clip. Check out this this shiny I found. Boom, done. See you next time. Way back when. Comcool collected? I don't know when he started shiny hunting. I think he's been around for a while. But there's definitely, I mean, there are some people who were there. I've been doing shiny hunting on YouTube for 10 years. We're talking Shiny Hunter, Shiny Collector 7, and oh wait, you said Shiny Collector 7. Okay, that makes sense. He's been around a long time. Abenzio's been around a long time. So many people. Aurora Lights 493. She tunes in once in a while to these streams. She's an OG. And then there are names that came and went, but just did wonders for shiny hunting. I've talked about him before. Oppo7, that dude. Wake up, Aerodactyl. He's sleeping on the job? Oppo7, dude. He revolutionized live filming. Before people streamed shiny hunting, and I really do mean before, because there was a time before it. This dude would set up 2 systems, put a sticky note on one of his systems so the camera focused on that alone, making the screens look a little more clear. So it didn't focus on one screen or the other. It just focused on the sticky note in the middle. And this dude just pounded out live shiny after live shiny. And nobody else was doing it at the time. Everybody else was doing what I used to do. You know when I failed Giratina, slammed the DS shut? That's what everyone did. He was one of the first people, and he's not around anymore, but he was one of the first people that really took to live filming and made it the new standard. Everybody said, we gotta level up real quick, because if we don't level up, we're gonna get left behind. Because this is new wave shiny hunting, baby. Filming every single encounter? That sounds crazy. That is literally, that's how I thought. That was my brain. I was like, filming the whole thing until we find it? I won't even do that with the Poke Radar chain. Very different times, dude. Catch me filming 6 months worth of Binacle rock smashing, dressed like Mermaid Man. Definitely a different era. The history of shiny hunting is a rich one, I'll tell you what. It's very fun to talk about for me, because I very much feel like I was there for a lot of it, which is crazy, because I can't say that about a lot of things that I'm a fan of. It is almost Binacle season again. You think Mermaid Man's got pink hair? Because my Animal Crossing dude's got pink hair. So I'm like, I kind of want pink hair now. Yo, welcome to it for everybody just tuning in. And if this is your first stream, this is not something I stream very often. But it's definitely a fun game to play. And I'm probably going to find shinies on here. Because unless I get super unlucky, they happen pretty frequently. I think it's especially great because it transformed into a really niche type of content for a specific game, and it became basically the most popular content. Dude, I'm getting chills because it's not even a lie. It's not even a lie. The fact that shiny hunting is what it is today, I'm not even joking when I say I'm getting chills. I never expected to, A, still be doing it myself. I quit shiny hunting once upon a time. I stopped doing it because I was done. I thought shiny hunting was out. Then X and Y came out, came back around, and it just boomed, dude. And I will say, I think it is the most popular now. It is the most popular way to play a Pokemon game, especially after you beat the main storyline. There's competitive battling, but what do a lot of people use to competitive battle now? Not only do they go for the perfect stats and IVs and natures and stuff, but they go for a shiny to use on the team, which is arguably harder to do. So, it's wild, dude. Shiny hunting has had her day. That day is today. It's probably tomorrow. And grab a calendar, because she's going to be around for a minute. That's what so many people, when the whole thing was going down with, thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. We just hit 200, so I appreciate it. When the whole thing was going down with Sword and Shield, and everybody was acting a fool, and I was saying, like, can we just wait till the game comes out to cancel Junichi Masuda, the man who molded our childhoods? Everybody was like, well, what would you say if they got rid of shinies? And I was like, that will never happen. Shiny hunting's at the forefront. Last month was the anniversary of 7 years of hunting. Started in 2013, live recording in 2015. Still feel as motivated as ever. That's how I feel too, dude. You do get fatigued, especially if you change how you look at shiny hunting. I think a lot of people who find success quick, especially new hunters, they get burnt out a little bit because they do see shiny hunting in a brand new game in a bit of a different light, and they focus a bit on the numbers rather than the journey. This isn't everybody, but it's an instance that I've seen happen with a few people, and then they'll quit eventually, not too long after, because when those numbers dwindle a bit because the game's not new, and all of that said and done, the hype of a brand new game is gone, all you're left with is what you put into it and what you get out of it. And if both of those equate to like nothing, well then clearly you were doing it for the wrong reasons, you know what I mean? So when you started back, even with Sonic saying he started in 2013, when you've been doing it for a while, and it's something, even if you start now, and you're doing it for a while, and it's not for the numbers, and you're not pulling a ton of subs, a ton of views, but you're doing it for fun, and you're making friends along the way, and you're joining a community and stuff like that, which shiny hunting very much has a strong one now. I mean, the longevity's there, because with time, your content will get better if you're trying to do that, because there's a lot of hunters who don't even make stuff. But the content's going to get better, you're going to get better at crafting it, and all that number stuff will come later. But it's important that you actually enjoy it. Yo, thank you, Cora, for another super chat, dude. Here's something that tells you how far shiny hunting's come. The term shiny Pokemon wasn't used until Gen 4 for an event distro. Yeah, they put shiny Pokemon in a guidebook too for Gen 4, and wasn't a term in game till Gen 5. Yeah, in Gen 5 they finally gave us the piece of the dex, the part where when you're looking at the summary screen in the dex of a Pokemon, you can switch between the sprites, which was never something I thought they'd ever put in. So it's true. You can really gauge how and when the arc of shiny hunting really became exponential. I say arc, but I really mean growth. Can you fail Rumble Shinies? Yeah, you can. You can pass them up, you can miss them, you can get knocked out by them, lose those 3 lives down at the bottom there, fail them that way. You can go to Terminal on accident after recruiting one. There's a lot of ways that you can fail them, but you just gotta play smart, and it's not something that happens too often. Yeah, if they made a new Rumble game with shinies in it, oh my gosh, I'd play it all day. I'd switch. I mean, I'd still probably play this one because it's got a nice novelty to it. A nice charm, it's cute. A little old school, but not too old school. You know? Just old enough to get the job done. But it would be fun to play in a Rumble game where you can hunt newer Pokemon. I do agree. I like the models for this game though. I like this era for Rumble. I don't know that any Rumble game, even if they add Shinies in a future one, will beat this one. Alright, let's get a Shiny now. Enough of the sappy stuff, dude. Give me a Shiny. Are you streaming all weekend or just tonight? It depends. We may do a few hours throughout the weekend. Even tonight, I'm probably going to cut out pretty early. Because Rumble Weekend is one of those things where I kind of like to... I'll stream it here and there. But I do like to keep my finds either exclusive to Instagram, where I'll post it on my story, all the Shinies that I find, or the video itself, where you can see in succession all the Shinies that I found throughout the weekend. That makes up for you. Dude, Ashton, I was exhausted today. I woke up and I was still tired. I was like, did I not hit that REM cycle or what? Because I did not feel like I got a full night's rest. I'm feeling okay now. But, yeah, I've been streaming late this whole week with Animal Crossing because it's just so much fun. I know Tamagotchi Life. I like Tamagotchi Life. I've actually never played it. My friend Jake had it, so I would watch him play it, and it's super funny. That's another game that I crack up because of how dumb it is. My Animal Crossing town would have been boring to watch today anyway, because I'm getting the resident hall tomorrow, but it's under construction today. So I got a ton of money just walking around. My pockets are heavy, and I can't submit it or deposit it into the bank. I can't get tickets to go to other islands. The only thing I can really do is fish, and we had a field day fishing last night. We got the char. I don't know if it's pronounced char or char, but we got it, and that's what counts. We got the golden trout. We got the cherry salmon. We got the sturgeon. We got a coelacanth. We got an oarfish. We found another barrel-eye to transfer. I mean, we popped off. We found so many shinies, wow, that's what it felt like. Though they were pretty easy to get. Oh, and we got the blue marlin too. We got the blue marlin. Did Absolblog start his stream? We'll probably, he's gonna go for a while. He'll probably go until like 10 my time. So we'll go for a little bit longer here. Not a little bit, we'll go for a bit. And then at the end of this stream, yeah, we'll totally rate him. Poliwrath Shiny's underrated. Yeah, I evolved my Poliwag, my full odds Poliwag I got, right into Poliwrath. Though Politoed is gorgeous. Politoed grew on me over the years. That's a great shiny. Dude, that reminds me, I should open up Go right now. Because in Pokemon Go, they got the Safari Zone event happening, even though like nobody's at it. Because I canceled it. But that doesn't mean that the spawns aren't up, and I think that the shiny rates are up as well. Dude, I should take a Zyrtec. The weather changing, it's like so hot in Florida now. It's like officially spring weather, and it's kind of getting to me. My family's got really bad allergies. Every single one of us. If we're sitting in a room, we'll pass it along. Like, I'll sneeze a few times, my brother will sneeze, my sister will sneeze, my mom. Even my dad now, I don't know how. My dad over the years started sneezing too. It's not like we keep it dusty. Yeah, the solo assists are everywhere too. It's true. I caught one of those today. Pretty effortlessly. Let's go here. Feels like it skipped spring and went straight to summer. I'll co-sign that. I felt the sun today and I was like, dude, if I wasn't in quarantine... Hoping for the Lunatone. Yeah, I should drop an incense. Let me do that. I got Soul Rock spawning in like they're nothing. So it would be nice to grab one up while they're aplenty. Alright, I got 17 incense left. Let's go ahead and use one. I'll let you guys know if I get lucky. Having this music on for the stream, perfect for the stream, not so perfect for when I go to edit this. When I go to edit this Rumble Shiny video, I always use the same music from Raymond. And it's gonna sound interesting with 2 songs going, but I can't see. Beldum? Oh my lord. Beldum spawn? Should I waste Pokeballs to catch it? I think I should. I need the candy. Power up my Metagross. I'll take that. You got a shiny Baltoy? That's another one I want. Let's shake it up. Go here twice. Another Drowsy. Miss Drowsy. Not shiny. Go's gonna slow me down. But I think the odds are up right now because of the quote-unquote Safari Zone event. Whenever there's a Safari Zone event happening in the world, I don't care what they tell us, I think that the odds go up for everybody. Because I always go out when there's a Safari Zone event happening somewhere, and I come home with like 4 new shinies. Which does not happen on any given day, other than those days, so... I have not purchased the 100 Pokeballs for 1 coin yet. I probably should, though I don't have the bag space. And I'm too lazy to remove stuff, delete stuff. Venomoth's a shiny I don't have, and a ton of my friends have multiple of. What do we got? Oh, here's a Baltoy. Here we go. I'm gonna check it when we get to the boss, or the trampoline. Not shiny. I bet you, sitting right here, we'll get a shiny. Whether it be in Rumble, or whether it be in Go. I bet you probably both before this stream ends. Oh no, what am I doing? You got 230 shinies in Pokemon Go? You can just type in shiny, so let me go ahead and do that real quick. I have traded quite a few of my shiny EVs to my boyfriend, because he wanted them. But if you type in shiny, it'll tell you a number right next to it. Currently, I'm sitting at 247. So I have 247 shinies in Pokemon Go. Plenty of people have way more than that, but I'm pretty proud of that number. Decent amount. Almost 300. Oddish would be nice. I never see Oddish. I was saying that earlier. Is it possible to have a shiny boss? Yeah, I've had it happen before. I got a shiny Gengar boss, and it was back when I didn't use a capture card, and I just looked at the gamepad, and also filmed the gamepad. So I was like, huh. Looks a little shadowy. There's a video of it. I'm just acting normal. And then I slowly begin to realize, it's a pretty poor quality video, but I slowly realize that I have a shiny boss on my screen, and then I pick it up and I freak out. It's a fun moment. There's a pair of dudes that are on Twitch that do Rumble Weekends, and they're madmen. They use a Wavebird controller to control 8 versions of Rumble, and they do the run through all at once, and they farm. So they probably miss quite a few normal shinies, but they look for the boss, and they get bosses. I think last weekend they got 2 or 3. Your old videos are so nice to watch. It gives me 2010 vibes. I like going back, not watching my own stuff. I will almost never watch my own videos, but going back and watching other Shiny Hunter stuff from back in the day, it's pretty fun. There's a charm to filming with a camera. And I think that's part of why AmsoBlogs is really just booming with his stuff now, is because people really respect and love and resonate with that style of content. He does a mix of both. When he needs the footage to be crystal clear, he uses the capture card. But otherwise, he'll be out and about walking. Wherever he's playing the game, he's going to show us it. And so he uses a camera a lot of the time too, which is super cool. I love Matt's stuff. This is Shiny Boss music right here. That's the vibe I'm getting. Let's go to the beach. I really need to be paying attention to the things that are spawning in. For those just tuning in, I have incense going in Go right now because today was they opened the gates, the floodgates of the Safari Zone event. So Shiny Teddiursa's now in the game, Shiny Baltoy now in the game, Psychic types at an all-time high, and Shiny rates are believed to be up. Generally speaking, that's kind of what happens on most Safari Zone events. So a lot of people are popping off, so I'm giving it a go as well, so to speak. What up, Leah? You got the Baltoy on your second check today? I hope that's me. I already checked once, so next Baltoy could be it for me. Dude, I need to not talk so much. I exhaust myself. Ooh, we got a Spoink. This could be shiny. Please, baby. No, not you, Drowsy. Go figure. I'm tired of you. Dang it. Spoink is not shiny. False alarm, guys. If I got a Regigigas boss, I'd throw up. I would ruin my computer. That would... I don't think I'd ever top it. That would be the craziest thing ever. It's been a minute since I got Tentacruel. I used to get them a ton. I think collectively I have at least 4. But I'm not mad about them taking their time showing up again. The less duplicates, the better. Alright, Hydraulic. Catch you next time, dude. Is that another Spoink? I think it was. This music's a little scary. Is that sparkling? Oh, please don't. Don't tell me that's a shiny Gastrodon. For the first Rumble weekend, is this how we're gonna start things? Okay, no. It's not shiny. Gastrodon's one that you really have to check. I'm thankful. Bless up, my friends. I'm very glad that wasn't shiny. Hippopotas I do not have. Have I ever made any Go videos? Yeah, I have. not in recent days, but when the game first came out, I played it at Universal, made a Go video. I did some videos when Gen 2 came out over in France. And that's pretty much it. I think I did a few shiny events. When Magikarp Shiny came out, I did a video for that, I think. Don't be rude to my boy Gastron. I'm not being rude. Listen, I already have one. So that compounded with the fact that, you gotta be honest, it's not a great shiny. That's not a good look for the first shiny Rumble weekend. The first shiny sets the tone. Get off of me! No shinies yet. Spoinks are coming in strong though for Go. Wait, I didn't see that other... Okay. The trios were all normal. Am I ever gonna make a top 10 worst Hoenn shinies? You know, my knee-jerk reaction is to say don't hold your breath on something like that. But my heart's in it. My heart says that eventually I will go back to making that style of video, but I'll do it confidently and not so scripted. So I think I'm gonna say probably someday I'll go back to doing those types of things. I love Lickitung. Lickitung shinies in Go, I got 2 of those, which I was very happy about. That was one of the first raid days I've ever done. Jimmy gets me out and about with Go. I'll give him that. If it wasn't for him, I would not be doing the events that happened, but we're like, yeah, let's go play Go. When you got someone to play it with, it's not as awful. Genuinely, I'm not a fan of going out and doing raids alone. Feels like a bit of a waste of time, but... Alright, Rapidash Ponyta, take me away. Alright, we got a Spoink. Dang it. The Spoinks are not coming through. Though we're getting a good amount of shiny checks. Yeah, playthrough videos are not really my thing. So Nuzlocke, I think there's potential in like compilation videos if I did a randomizer. So funny moments, we could stream maybe a randomizer, do some shiny hunting in a randomizer, things like that, and then make a compilation video from that sort of thing. But I don't think ever will I get into doing like Soul Links, Wedlocks, anything like that. It's just not. It's not how I play Pokemon. It doesn't sound fun to me, and I also don't watch them. You know, it's not even something where it's like I'd rather watch other people do it. That is not why I like Pokemon, playing things like that. Though I do think a randomizer would be funny. Rumble Shiny odds, full odds, baby. A badge quest? I think there's something to, like Absol Blogs did for the Let's Go games, his badge quest movie. I think there's something to do in that. A compilation of all of them in one. But beyond that, I stick to Dream Teams. Dream Teams are loose. They're not so restrictive. And like badge quests are cool and everything, but I kind of don't like being told where I get to hunt. And knowing that I have to get it before this badge and then get it before this badge, it just makes me feel limited for some reason. I feel mentally claustrophobic, if that makes sense. I'm like, don't box me in. Maybe I want to hunt everything right at Victory Road. Obviously, I wouldn't do that. But you know what I mean? Like, I like to keep my options open. We are currently playing Pokemon Rumble. For the Wii. From the Wii eShop, I should say. Are you planning to finish the Shiny Dream Team in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? Now, I do go back when we complete a hunt. We often will go back and do some hunting for Starmie. I've done Starmie streams already in 2020. And we just kind of don't, we just don't get it. It just doesn't happen for us. And so I would love to finish that Dream Team. Wholeheartedly, I would love to finish the Starmie hunt, then go, we're switching out the last one. I'm not doing Dratini. Screw that. But we're going to go ahead and do Nidoking, I think. Because you get that right at like the Indigo Plateau, like just before. So I think that's the one we want to do. Yeah, I'm ready to pop off this weekend. I want to get so many shinies. I need to set the stage here. Get a few on stream. Some back-to-backs. Kricketot in this day and age? I don't think so. I have Go open, by the way. I dropped an incense. I'm trying to get a shiny in that game too. Consider me a dual hunter. Can you get shiny Mewtwo in Rumble? Some theorize you can. Mewtwo is a very exclusive Pokemon. And it takes a very specific release of legendaries to yield a Mewtwo, I'm pretty positive. So, knowing that, Mewtwo itself is rare. So, it's one of those things where I don't know if you can get it. I would love to believe that you can. Totodile. If this is the shiny I get, Totodile? Are you kidding me? Again, flashbacks to Heart Gold Soul Silver starters. I just want a Cyndaquil. Stop yielding Totodiles and Chikorritas. If they ported Rumble to the Switch, I don't know what I would do. I'd freak. I'd go insane. Because this is one of those games that feels, well, I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say it feels forgotten, like in the Land of the Lost, but they do make Rumble. I mean, they made the mobile Rumble game. It's just they don't have shinies in it. They don't have shinies. So if they ever ported it, I would need it to be this one. Or just altogether make a brand new one, which wouldn't be a port. Dude, I love Quest. Give us Gen 2 for Quest. I would stream that. I got the pro strats when it comes to shiny hunting in that game. I made a video when it first came out talking about how to get the pots finished real quick. Lickety split. That is another game that might be boring to watch, but I would stream it once in a while. Especially trying to complete the decks, shiny-wise. We could dedicate like a day a week or like a couple days a week. Then we go full-out hunting, Animal Crossing, then a game like Quest, mix in once in a while, Rumble Weekend. Yo, we're booming. No shinies yet, but I'm confident we'll get one this stream. I'd be shocked if we droughted until, or for like more than a couple hours. All right, Spoink's not shiny. Excuse me. Thank you. We have not found cast form yet. That's the one we have to go back to. I got my umbrella hat sitting right over here. It's ready to go. I washed the shirt I've been wearing for that stream and stuff. We'll probably do an update Animal Crossing stream when we get done with Rumble Weekend. And then after that, we'll get right back into cast form. And then once we get cast form, we'll probably do a few more Animal Crossings. We'll get back and forth. I'm loving the Animal Crossing. I don't know how long it'll be that way, so I'm gonna play it while I like it, you know what I mean? While I'm having fun, while it's new and exciting and everything. I'm having a blast building up my little island, my island city town. So I'm not gonna think too hard about it. That's one of the biggest mistakes I make when it comes to YouTube. And the things that I do when it comes to streaming and videos I post and stuff. I think too much. I overthink it, and then, you know, I outgrow the skates. You get a fresh pair of blades, what are you gonna do? Never wear them? Scared to scuff them up? Guess what? Sooner or later, you're gonna outgrow them. Outgrown them? Redo, resubmit. Sooner or later, you're gonna outgrow them. Crushed it. Yeah, Lantis, I'm pretty shocked by that, to be honest. I feel very lucky that you guys enjoy hanging out and watching pretty much whatever. It feels pretty crazy. Yeah, let's go. I don't think so, Ashton. I was talking about that a little bit earlier. Mystery Dungeon just... I don't know why. I don't know what it's missing for me or what it has that I don't like. There's just something about Mystery Dungeon that doesn't pull me in. I'll tell you what, the Drowsies are aplenty right now. In Pokemon Go, I have it open. I'm getting so many Drowsies popping up. I'd rather the Baltoys, but I'm getting a ton of Drowsy. It's because the Psychic types are up. Meowth's the shiny I need. There was a video back in the day when nobody played this game and nobody made content about it. Oh my gosh. There's maybe one or two people. Sunshine Fire 95 was a creator that posted some finds that they got in this game, and they were one of the few, but there was one video with a capture card, and that was rare to find, and they found a shiny Meowth, and I would always go to that video. I watched that video 100 times. I had to have. I would always go back and find that Meowth video. No reaction, no audio. All you'd see is the little character going slow, and then Meowth is right there. You see him stop. You know that he noticed it. He circles it a bit, assesses the situation, starts beating on his friends, then takes out the Meowth and catches it. Moves on. End of the video. And it was my favorite Rumble video because it had such good quality. And I remember thinking, someday I'm going to be able to record Rumble and I'm going to post videos where I react and get a bunch of shinies. And that was a pipe dream. And then Absolblog's Pokemon took and ran with Rumble Weekend and actually made it a concrete thing that people were doing. Crazy. Because I had given it... That was very early on when I was thinking about Rumble and wanting to make videos for Rumble Shinies. I kind of gave up on that thought until Absolblox Pokemon suggested we do like a community-wide thing, and he actually made it. Because we did Rumble weekends in our Skype call, but they were like Rumble nights turned Rumble weekends. We'd be like, yo, can we... Everybody want to get on Rumble right now? What's everybody doing? Screw the hunts that we're doing right now. Let's play Rumble. And we did it. And there was like 4 of us, 4 or 5. And then a year later, Rumble Weekend was born. Have I played all the Rumble games? I've played my fair share. I do think that they're not bad games, but they don't have longevity. And then they ruined them because the one for the 3DS and the one for the, not for the phone, the one for the 3DS, I forget which one it is. Rumble World, I believe. It's ridiculous. It's like, yeah, they kind of force your hand. It's a bit of a gacha. It's a gacha game. It's like, dude, don't put a time restraint on Rumble. Are you kidding me? It's Pokemon Rumble. I can only do so many runs? I have to pay for this item now? What are you talking about? The one that was downloadable, it may have, I don't think it was Rumble Blast. I think, what's the newest one called? Rumble Rush? Candy Crush? There was one for the 3DS that you could download from the eShop, and it was free to play, I believe, but there were in-game transactions, and there were like time gates. So if you used up all of an item, you had to wait for the time to run out to get more of it to do more runs. Rumble World pissed me off. Ooh, so... Oh, I missed it! Dang it! I wasn't looking! There was a Soul Rock on the screen. That's a shiny I really want, Ingo. I'm an idiot. As soon as I look down, it switched out. I feel like we're in a rave with this music. Are you kidding me? Catch my Aerodactyl, eyeing a shiny from across the bar. Look. Move, move, move. Get out of my way. Trying to get around. Weaving through people. Like, wait a second. Did I see it? Is that them? Is that the shiny that said they would be here tonight? Wait a second. I think I see him. Yo, don't touch me. Got a lot of bodyguards here. Okay, we got another Soul Rock. Let's check it. Not shiny. What does P1 mean? Player 1. I think. I don't know. Where is it? Yeah, P1. You can play this game multi. If you wanted to. I still need a Dugong. That's a shiny I don't have in this game. One weird thing about this game is I won't have a shiny for the longest time, and then as soon as I finally get it, I get a duplicate of it, like either that same weekend or the next weekend. I had never even touched the Nidoking, Nidoqueen situation, and then boom, I got two Nidoqueens. Like, how does that happen? I've been playing this game for years, never seeing one, and then all of a sudden, boom, back-to-backs. Seeking. Why you gotta do this to me? I'm out. How the heck did I survive that? I thought I was done. That was really close. What's next in Go? I got a Slowpoke on the screen. But he won't disappear. I think I would say Regigigas is my most wanted shiny in this game. Barring the super rare stuff like a natural Mewtwo or something, things that we don't even know are genuinely possible. What am I going to do for April Fools? I had a plan. For April Fool's Day. I'm not so sure it's going to come to fruition now because one thing that I didn't account for is a lockdown and a virus that is kind of sapping up the attention of me right now. My main prerogative has been stay inside when you can, flatten the curve, play Animal Crossing. So I had plans for April 1st, and now I'm not so sure it's gonna happen, which is kind of a bummer, but sometimes that's how it goes. I'm playing this on a Wii U, but this is a Wii port. So, not port, excuse me. It's a downloadable game for the Wii. No longer capable of being attained naturally or legitimately because they took down the eShop. Am I a part of our shiny hunting? I don't really go on Reddit, if I'm being honest. There have been entire Reddit threads talking about how I pluck my eyebrows too far apart. So, I don't pluck my eyebrows at all. So I stay away from Reddit because I would spend too much time looking for my own stuff. People talking about me, which I don't really want to do. I'd rather be ignorant to it. That's some awfully specific gossip. It's because they were posting about PokeTubers and stuff, and then they started talking about specific ones. And someone said they found me attractive, and then a bunch of people were replying like, "Oh, he's so gay now." And you could totally tell he plucks his eyebrows. Look how far apart they are. Stuff like that. That's all. I don't even know if it's still there. It's like kind of funny. I roll my eyes at it, but it's kind of a slippery slope when it comes to like 4chan and Reddit and stuff, because they're always talking about people I know or me myself. So I'd rather just not look at it. I'd rather just play my games, do what I'm doing, and kind of ignore all of that, you know? My favorite weekend, yo, Rumble weekend. I need to get a shiny. Excuse me. If I get a Ninetales, I'd be so happy. That's a dream one. You know Zygarde Shiny Locked? Yeah, that was my April Fool's video last year. I did a stream wearing this mask, which you'd think would be the first like telltale sign that it was a joke. But I did a video shiny hunting Zygarde, yeah. The locked one. Do I like Red Bull? Not really. Nick, that's the craziest thing I've ever read. Look at, okay, this is a Charmeleon floor. Why is this a thing in this game? There are designated floors for just Charmeleon. And maybe we'll get like 1 or 2 Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan on these floors too, but not even on this one. Look, it was all Charmeleon. Why on earth? Growlithe, let's get that shiny. Dang it. I want the Go Shinies right now. I only got 26 minutes left on this incense. It did not yield what I needed it to. Hungry, I could. I could do that. I have half a mind to do that anyway. Not even for April Fools, just like... just for kicks. There's a lot of people that hunt shiny locked things now by removing the lock. In fact, Shiny Collector 7 just hunted like a mystery gift Celebi in Heart Gold Soul Silver by removing the shiny lock. I'm like, okay. You'd think that people would go after shinies that aren't huntable. You can hunt Celebi now in Crystal, and you can also do it with the disc. But it's a flex. It was a flex. He's like, I'm gonna hunt Celebi, but do it in 4th gen with the shiny lock removal. Avatar Korra, thank you very much. Let me read that in a second. I gotta get through this floor. Go, go, go. Okay. Can we recognize that you invented roaming legendary? Dude. I'll never, ever, ever top that. As an April Fool's video, that will never be topped. Shiny hunting Cresselia via chain, via Poke Radar, in 4th generation, is probably the greatest I will ever do, as far as April Fool's Day stuff goes. Because it was so old school too. It was in a time where people would believe that stuff. People didn't really data mine games. There was no fact checking. It was just based off of what YouTuber said. If a YouTuber said it was this, then they clearly know what they're talking about because they own a camera. You know? So people believed that. Bongo, good luck. Alright, this music's gonna make me sick in a minute. Is it almost over? My god. Execute. Are you kidding me? What's this one? Okay, this is a little bit better. Throws Master Ball. I hope I catch it. Best moment of the Cresselia video. I'm so glad that you caught on to stuff like that. Because I would say some stupid stuff on purpose. Sometimes I wonder if it goes over people's heads when I say... Because it's very nonchalant. Like, that's the whole play. But I appreciate when people point it out. So I don't have to. And thank you once again, Korra, for all those super chats. Alright, Baltoy check. Not shiny. Interesting, because Your Fried Bread was hunting Baltoy or Claydol and was phasing nonstop for it, and eventually got it, I think, yesterday. And then sure enough today, boom, Baltoy's in the game. Pokemon Go. It's like they were celebrating for him. Now, let's not get it twisted. I actually did chain Cresselia. Like, you saw me get a shiny patch. You saw me go into it. You saw the shiny Cresselia. It actually worked, but I was using a modifier code. That's some... Dude, we should do that during the purge. When we do the shiny hunting purge, where I do method hunting, let's just break all the rules. Let's Poke Radar chain whatever we want. Because I know how to do it. With an action replay, I know how to do it. Clearly, I know how to do it. So we can chain literally anything up to Generation 4. So you guys start getting those gears turning. Deciding what you want me to hunt, Poke Radar style. We could chain Arceus, but he literally has, like, battle music. So that would be nuts. But we could do it. I gotta play through some games. I gotta get through those games so that I can do the purge here pretty soon. Because I've been blowing smoke, dude. I've been talking about it for so long. Let's just do it. That would make it way better. I think so too. Let's just break all the rules. I'll see if I can find a modification code. For like future games too. I would love to do double grass Jirachi. Like, let's just, oh my god, let's just hunt a bunch of stupid stuff. If I can get a modification code for 5th gen, screw like 6th gen and horde hunting and stuff. Even though it's not a method, I would totally spend a night in 2 games with 2 action replays, dual hunting for a legendary in double grass. That would be so stupid. But because it's the purge, that's the point. You know, it's not to be taken serious. Is there any way to adjust the shiny odds with an action replay? I'm sure there is. I'm not actually sure how to do it. I know there's a way to do it in future games, just by ripping open the code of the game and putting in what you want the odds to be. A lot of people were doing that and asking me if I was going to do it to make my odds in 6th gen to 6th to 8th gen, if I was going to go ahead and do that in order to change my odds back to full odds, like 8192. I was like, you got to be out of your mind if you think I'm going to take a game and make shinies less rare or more rare. If it's full odds, it's full odds. I'm not going to change the game. If that's the full odds it gives me, then like, don't hate the player. All right, it's about time we get a shiny, huh? Been going for what, an hour and a half? Sometimes it does take me a couple hours to get my first. Didn't know you could do that. I think it was one of the things that people were doing in 7th gen. It does take an outside source to adjust the rates and stuff. But it's definitely possible, and it's kind of undetectable. It also might be R4 based. It might have to be on an R4. I can't really remember all the details. But I will say, there could be people out there that adjusted their odds to like a 1 in 2,000, something like that. So it's still pretty rare, but not quite as rare as 4096, and just churned out shinies, undetected. 1 in 2,000, you could still put up 3,000, 4,000. You could still put up crazy numbers. And it's not that insane to have consecutive hunts, get like 1 in 100, or like a couple hundred in, get a shiny. I mean, I did that in 8th gen. We got Toxel and Berserker, both under 1,000. So it's definitely something that happens. I updated Nightbot, not for this though. Nightbot thinks we're still playing Animal Crossing. Poor thing. Alright, after this round, I'm going to take a bathroom break. What moves does your Aerodactyl know? Hang on, I'll show you at the end of this room. So at the start of this one. It's covered. Agility and Dragon Claw, though. Dragon Claw is the other move. It's either Agility or Rock Polish. They both make the same... They do the same thing. Crap. I just got destroyed by a bunch of babies. Alright, Beldum. Kid Jolteon. Yo, what up? Thank you very much. Hang on. Well, you know what? Let's just read it out. Love Rumble Weekend. So happy I got here before the first one. You're by far my favorite PokeTuber. Thank you very much for the kind words, dude. And I'm glad that you guys like Rumble Weekends, because I really never thought that anybody would care to watch Rumble. Even though I always loved it, I kind of thought it was a niche thing to enjoy watching, or enjoy doing. So it's super cool to know that people actually are into it. I mean, I don't understand how you couldn't be. It makes so much sense. If you enjoy watching shiny hunts, it makes sense to want to see like a bunch of them in a row. So Rumble compilation videos, I used to watch before Rumble Weekend. Like, some people would post a few of them a day. or edit like a few of them that they got in a day and put it like 3 in one video. So I always used to love them, but they always didn't really do that well on those people's channels. And so I kind of always just assumed Rumble was one of those things that like people just weren't into. But I guess everybody got with it, which is super cool. All right, let me go to the bathroom really quick. BRB, and then we'll be back and hopefully claim our first shiny, because we have not gotten one yet. Okay, Bright Beach, let's do it. This is it. Thank you guys for sticking around. I know staring at an Aerodactyl flap its wings might not be the most exciting thing for a couple minutes, but... Ooh, hold on, I gotta hit record. I stopped the recording. Good to go now. Did the music change? Do you think 3DS, DS Pokemon games will ever come to the Switch? I think before we jump the gun and talk about that, they would need to start porting 3rd gen games to show they still have interest in porting older system games. I think I was very surprised when we got Gold, Silver, Crystal so quickly after Red, Blue, and Yellow, and I really thought that perhaps they would continue down that line. I would be so extremely excited if we got 3rd gen games. Leaf Green, Fire Red, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. If those games ended up on a new age system, it would blow my mind. But something really tells me that they just don't want the cartridges of those older games are so finicky, and the battery dries up so quick and erases your file in Silver Crystal and Emerald, Silver Crystal and Gold, that it almost could have just been like a, here's a cute thing we're gonna do for the anniversary, and then like let's end it there and then move forward. They may not do it again, but I think before we can talk about DS games, they would need to do it with 3rd gen. Jaywalker, your second run you got a Paris? Your second run ever? Imagine playing them on the TV. Get a GameCube. But I agree. Would be incredible. Unless you're talking about 4th gen. Because they didn't give us that option in Battle Revolution, sadly. All the other installments, like Coliseum, the stadium games and stuff, there was like an area where you could go to play the game of that generation. Large and in charge on the big screen. And it wasn't really there for 4th gen. Now you could battle with your Pokemon in Battle Revolution, which was thankfully an option. Otherwise that game is a joke. Beautiful, beautiful looking game for the time. Great announcer, great music. But without being able to connect a game, oh my god, that game is awful. It's funny because John Stone just did a video showcasing, can you beat Pokemon Battle Revolution using only the rental Pokemon? And it's like, it's a tough question because that uphill battle is exactly that. You're rocking like Monferno and Staravia. Are you joking? Those two? My last 2 brain cells, more like it. There's no way that you can take down the Pokemon you face consistently with nothing but a bunch of B-string C teams. B-string C teams. I'm going with it. What's a good dress up for Dialga? I think I'm gonna do Dialga and Palkia dressed like the Doctor from Doctor Who. But rain check me on which one. I don't actually know. I don't know yet which one I'm gonna go ahead and do. How's it going, Stormy? When you had Battle Revolution, you didn't know you could connect? That's so sad. Cause that's the way to play it. I dunked some good hours into that game. And it was mainly because I battled online and battled against my brother. We would make teams and we would only use them against each other. We would put hours into it. We would hatch them ourselves. We went crazy making teams to double battle against. We'd come up with concepts for dual battle strategy. You know, the basic stuff. Surf, Water Absorb, Flying type, Earthquake, Rain Dance, and Ludicolo, like HP sapping strats and stuff like that. Very basic things. Sunny days, what have you. But my god, was it fun. Really worth it. Yo, talk about worth it. I would love to get a Honchkrow. Big old pink. I'm wearing a pink shirt. Serendipitous. I think it does have it connected in the description. It might not. Sorry if it doesn't. This is the original Rumble. First installment of Rumble. That's what version this is. This is the only one with shinies. No! Are you kidding me? The first shiny of Rumble Weekend is a Haunter. One of the biggest duplicates you could ever get. But Rumble Weekend has always been and continues to be about the numbers. First of Rumble Weekend, shiny Haunter. Blue mouth, baby. And he's gutsy. That's it. We're on the board. And pretend you don't hear the Mega Man music in the background. This is totally just the Rayman music that I use every single Rumble Weekend. Shoutouts to Shiny Haunter 24/7. Alright, beat me up. That was my first, yeah. First to Rumble Weekend. Dang it, I don't have any babies out here. This Caterpie don't know what to do. No, you can't transfer these. These Pokemon, what happens in Rumble stays in Rumble. You cannot transfer up. Heck yeah, dude! That blue mouth. I should have bought airheads. Yo, next one. In less than 5 calls? Alright, you're on. You're on! Hang on, let me save this clip. I gotta be smart about this. Videos. Is it this one? Thank you for the super chat, Kid Jolteon, once again. Now I know how to do it. That's not the clip. So this must be. I almost said exactly what I said last time with Haunter. I really am just an action figure. 1 shiny Haunter. All right. Put that in the Rumble weekend. Hold on, is there clips in this? Oh my god. Mantike, Nidoking, Ponyta, Wartortle, Bibarel, Nidoqueen, Zubat, Slowbro, Kricketune, Licky Licky, Electrode, Haunter, Magneton, Squirtle, Ekans, Psyduck. We love the Pokérap. Those are all the ones I got last time. I gotta send these to the graveyard. I feel like I just time traveled. I just looked at all the clips from last time, and now it's Rumble weekend once again. All right, Aerodactyl. Let's get it. We need another one on stream. Something preferably cooler than that. This Arcanine doesn't look like Aerodactyl at all. What the heck happened? There we go. All right, gates are open. Floodgates, that is. That didn't take too long. What was that? Not even 2 hours into the stream, baby. We already got 1 on the night. I'm so ungrateful. I see a shiny in Rumble. My first reaction is to scream no. No! Such a jerk. Please, Magnezone. Eevee would be nice too. I got friends who dupe up on Eevees and I've not get one. Did I hear gates are open? This is an Animal Crossing! Yeah, come to my island. Come to my island, guys. We got a ton of Pokemon here. They flew over on a balloon. A Drifloon. I would actually prefer to get a shiny this run now, so I can include that in the video, because it's kind of funny. Well, no cigar. Does Absolblox have a shiny yet? I gotta get ahead of him. Yo, welcome to it, Cybera. I wouldn't say you're late. Though I'm not gonna go super late myself tonight. So, we did already get 1 shiny, which I'm pleased about. Dude, I would kill to have this exact Rumble with Gen 2 and Gen 3 added into the mix. Taking the models from My Pokemon Ranch and getting to either replacing them or somehow modding this game to allow for another rank where it's just those 2 generations. My mind would be blown. That would change the game quite literally forever. Absolblogs has 0 shinies. Alright. Let's lap him. We got 1. Let's get 2. Let's get 2 before he claims 1. Nova, you just missed it. It wasn't anything cool. It was a Haunter. A blue mouth. A change to the game so that it can never be played the same way again. I live for that. Rumble Weekend has gone so strong with such limitations, strictly gens 1 and 4, and yet we're still going. Give us a little taste. A refresher on spawns and stuff. Modding is taking a game, the original code of a game, how a game is given to us, and adjusting it by either adding new things or changing things in the code to allow for the game to be played differently. Bare bones, that's probably the best way I can explain it. It's a very technical thing that I cannot do myself, because if I could, I would dedicate a lot of time to trying to mod this game. What am I trying to get this weekend? I want Gyarados, I want Magnezone. Those are the big ones. I'd love a boss shiny, preferably Regigigas. Not gonna happen, so I'll take my consolation prizes. Do we go straight to the furnace? I came from Absol stream just saying hi. Well, thanks for stopping by. Go let him know that the Supreme Arcanines has already claimed his first victim and that he's next. You don't have to tell him that. Justin, we did just get one. We got a Haunter. Do I still have Pogo running? I don't. Should I put up another incense? I think at 9 o'clock we're gonna raid Absol Blogs. You missed a Zelf. Homegirl was not shiny, so I don't care. Benito! Why you gotta expose the holes? You knew for a fact I did not adjust that. You got a Sandshrew? Wait, what were you hunting in? Sandshrew and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? Leah, you don't have Rumble? Girl, don't be playing games. Make my heart skip a beat telling me you're playing Rumble. Yeah, today is Drag Race Day. I'll probably go to sleep watching it. I already watched the first 15. No Rumble. Knew it. Knew it. Alright, here we go. I think we get another one pretty quick after. Been 10 minutes. I say by 30 minutes after that last one, we get it. Is this going to be a late stream, or are we going back to stopping around midnight? So, Soup, the way that the Rumble Weekend streams usually work is I'll stream for a few hours to hype up the night, kick off Rumble Weekend, and then I tend to raid Absolblog's Pokemon, so I don't usually go super late. I'll be happy if I can claim 2 shinies on stream. And so yeah, we'll definitely not make it to midnight. I do most of my hunting for Rumble Weekend offline. Even though it's a blast, I do love streaming it. But I have a lot of friends that jump on Skype and play Rumble with us for Rumble Weekend that normally aren't online. They kind of, you know, are out living life as an adult. So I tend to like to take those weekends, record the reactions to make a video, but spend some quality time with some older friends that I've had for a long time. Leah, are you kidding me? I am playing Rumble. I got the sand shrew in it. How the heck are you playing Rumble? Send me a pic, you liar. I don't believe you. What do you mean you're playing Rumble? You've been holding out this whole time? Don't tell me you've sat through Rumble weekends time and time again while you had it the entire time. Girl, on a Wii. I am asking for receipts. I'm the person waiting out front in Walmart who stops as many people as they can to check if you have that water that's underneath. Okay. Yep, there it is. Aquafina. Bad taste, but you did pay for it. So go on. Joshua, so far just one. Give me that Geodude. Geodude's a shiny that I really need. It's one of the easy ones that I just don't have for some reason. Oh, here it is. The receipt itself. She submits a photograph showing herself playing Rumble, and I'm forced to return an apology. All right, Leah. That's a checkmate moment, girl. You won this round. Congrats on the Sandshrew. Can you evolve Pokemon in Rumble? No. So it's actually very cool to get, say, Ekans, then you're still going to go for Arbok. You don't just need one of each line. You genuinely need to get one of everything. And if an evolution's very rare, then it's going to take a minute to get it. Yeah, no shiny after Leah dragged me this time. Go figure. That girl's out to get me. Destroy my image. I know it. Alright. Windy Prairie. You're up to bat. Chatot would be cool. That's one I don't have. Saturn, people didn't know if I did that on purpose or not. Some people, because that clip got posted to Twitter, a lot of people thought that that was like just me being dumb. Like not realizing that they super chatted with that name. I thought I made it pretty evident, but no regrets. Yeah, Griffin, shiny odds are the same, but you just tear through encounters so fast that you're bound to find shinies pretty quick. You ever tried shiny hunting unknown? So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna dress like the Riddler from Batman and hunt unknown question mark. Because I think you can unlock a room in 4th gen where it's strictly exclamation point and question mark. So we just got to get 50-50 lucky. Land on heads. So I think that's the play to do it. It makes so much sense too. Unknown. I like it. So that's what we're going to do. No. Okay. I thought that was going to be worse than it was. I thought it was done for. Yeah, that's probably the best way to get this game now. Download the Dolphin emulator and play the game on your computer. Otherwise, you have to homebrew a Switch. A Switch, oh my god. Homebrew a Wii and do it that way. Which is kind of involved. But once you have the Wii homebrewed, that's the hard part. Getting the code or getting the SD card and the file for Rumble. I was with my friend Captain Alex like 2 months ago, and he did it pretty easy. So, if we get a second Haunter right now. Oh god. Haunters terrify me. One of the most boring. I will say that. Just in this game. They're so frequent, especially in EX. And it's not the coolest shiny. At least if it was like vastly different, at least I could be like, oh, whoa, that's a big change. But I'm always like, oh, is the mouth blue? Yes, it is. Guess that's shiny. Oh my god. What a freaking crapshoot that was. There was no way I was getting out of there. Excuse me, boys. Yeah, 1 and 4 are the 2 gens in this game, sadly. Luckily, it's not just a single generation, but sucks that they didn't include 2 and 3. It was definitely a choice. It was definitely a choice on their part. Do I know when Safari Week is? Safari Week is always going to be an early week in June. It's a summer event. So when June comes rolling around, I'm sure there's going to be an announcement video from Absolblog's Pokemon. And you can bet your hat that it'll be one of the earliest weeks in June. Usually around like June 6th through like the 16th. We usually do like a 10-day period. 2 weekends. How's it going, anchovies? We just got a Haunter not too long ago. 15 minutes ago? Almost 20 now. So, already a productive stream. I tried to get at least 6 shinies the first night, and we already claimed 1. So, no, no, no! Aerodactyl, shape up, girl. This ain't the Girl Scouts camp. It's a Holes reference. The Daily Holes reference. We made it. Feels weird seeing my first Rumble stream. Why? What's weird about it? Not having like a crazy edit, a quick, rapid staccato of shinies thrown at you. This is definitely not shiny, but Primeape's a weird one, so I always knock it out if it's sparkling. Yeah, not shiny. Shinies have traits, so you'll see like a glowing aura around them after, like a sparkling big one. Don't give me another Magneton or a Magnemite. I really need Magnezone. That's what I need from that line. Hang on, I gotta answer this text. I apologize. I try not to text while I'm streaming, but this is something I need to respond to. Dude, if I get nothing but duplicates this weekend, I'll be a little bummed. One shiny so far. Yeah, Dan, I've got all the Sinnoh starters and their evolutions. I got a full house when it comes to starter Pokemon. Both Kanto and Sinnoh. Oh my god. How did I Shino so hard on that Paris? That's crazy looking. I would definitely notice if it was actually shiny. I don't know why that stunned me. How's it going, Tyler? Can you get Pokerus and Sapphire by running? I'd like to say so, yeah. I think you just have to encounter a Pokemon to be infected. That's why social distancing is so important. Even if you don't make contact, if you get close enough. This demonstration was brought to you by Game Freak, the Pokemon Company International. Gavin, you can't. What happens in Rumble does stay in Rumble. No transferring. No evolving, no transferring, no leveling up. Only thing you can really do is teach them new moves. That's really the only way that you can adjust these Pokemon. Are we past 5 more runs yet? Yeah, I think so. We're almost to my 30-minute mark, too. I said we should get the second one before 30 minutes after the last. And it's been about a little over 20. I'm going based on this recording. So we're at 21 minutes into this recording. And once we hit 30 minutes, the prophecy will be all but a legend, a myth. The Cantonian Slowpoke? Oh my god. Is that how we have to start speaking now? Slowpoke stands out pretty good in this game. I've gotten him shiny before, so. Josh, I'm hunting for anything and everything. That's how you gotta play it in this game. When you try to target things, I feel like you're left with nothing but disappointment. Unless you get super lucky. So, yo, that Rampardos, that's pretty rare. Too bad it wasn't red. I just do my runs. I jump around. I usually don't stick to one place for too long. And I cross my fingers that I get something new. I do have quite a few things that I want to get. But, it's a consistent list, ongoing over plenty of Rumble weekends. The to-do list lasts a while. But that's what makes it fun. Because with Rumble weekend, even if you get a duplicate, at least you've gotten another shiny for the compilation. Did I just glitch? And then if you get something brand new, it's like, dude, heck yeah. We got something. That Paris was not shiny, by the way. The thing is beat red. Homeboy fell asleep in the sun. Try the water. All right, James. We'll go to the beach after this. Let's go get away. Found a random shiny Growgunk in Pokemon X. Was it in the Friend Safari or just like genuine? Genuine, just out and about. Because that's sick. Oops. Yeah, this is the Wii one. This is from the eShop. The very first installment of Rumble. This music just had some sort of like wind sound to it. And my God, if my brain didn't go to whip out the slingshot from Animal Crossing. That's all I've been doing for like a week now. Shiny Charmants? Oh, heck yeah, then. Do not give me a Raichu. Miss me with the Raichu. Oh, it was Route 7 full odds. Oh, heck yeah. Even better. Dang it, I was supposed to go to the beach. All right, we're gonna trick the game with this one. Check it. First floor, you thought. I always have to look twice at the Gastros. See that? That sounds like the wind in Animal Crossing. Whatever the heck just happened in the music. Dude, these freaking energy drinks make me have to pee. They go way too quick through me. I feel like I just got up. I already have to go again. I'm gonna go after this run because I'm not just gonna sit here and be like, eh. Forgive me. Alcohol is like that for me too. Yeah, we got a Haunter already. I think we're gonna go till like 9:30. Let me actually, does anyone want to go to App's blog stream and ask him how late he thinks he's gonna go? Because I would like to rate him an hour before he stops. But if he's gonna go till like 11, we can go to 10. He's an hour behind me, by the way. Thank you, Yuasin. And Setsu. Whoever ends up asking, thank you guys very much for doing me that solid. I would go ask him myself, but it kind of feels a little rude. Yeah, we're passing notes in class. Absolutely. Call it telephone. He says 11. It gets back to me and I'm like, in heaven? Is that a threat? Let me go check these. Something. I just want to go check these again. Make sure none of them were shiny. Golduck's a weird one. It's pretty different, but I pass it by easily. And I don't know why. You didn't miss too much, Jaden. Welcome to it, my friend. You missed a shiny Haunter. We got one so far. Alright. So I'm going to enter into Fiery Furnace, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. And I'll be right back. Sorry about it. Just a minute. Thank you guys for thumbing up the stream, by the way. Appreciate it. Blue Spinnerack, thank you very much. He said he's going for 4 hours or until a shiny. But what? Okay, well, what time does that put us at? I don't know. I don't really know when he started. That's the problem. And Amarillo, thank you very much for your super chat. What's y'all's favorite ice cream? I'm a mint chocolate chip boy. Or I go plain. Sometimes I go super plain and I'll put like a magic chocolate shell in. Like I'm a 4-year-old. Smash the magic shell. It freezes over. Then I got chocolate shell chunks all through the vanilla ice cream. Okay, he's almost been going 2 hours himself. Okay. So yeah, we'll stop. Maybe we stop at 9 o'clock, which is pretty close here. You know what? No, we'll go to 9:30. We'll go to 9:30. See if we can get a second shiny on the stream, and then we're gonna go ahead and raid Absolblogs after that. That sounds good to me. Yo, get off of me! Tony, 1 shiny so far. Just a Haunter. Oh yeah, let's open up Go again. I'm gonna open Go, drop another incense. Oh, we got 2 soul rocks here? Hang on, let me check these. We got 2 soul rocks in the bedroom. Neither are shiny. We also have a Spoink though. Not shiny. And a Drowsy. Not shiny. Okay. Well, that's that. It's not like we didn't try. And that's what counts. Oh my god, I thought that was a shiny Skuntank. Bronzong would be sick. Absolblogs, I think it might have been last Rumble weekend. Got a Bronzong. It was recent. There's a Baltoy here. Okay, let me check this. Baltoy shiny was just released in Go. Not shiny. Dang it. Dusknoir, I've got 5 of. I think I have 4 or 5 of him. So, not the optimal shiny for me to get in this game. Is there increased Slowpoke odds in Go? So I almost said science Pokemon, really? Psychic Pokemon have an increased rate currently. So. It's a Soul Rock. I'm outnumbered. There's 3 of them here now. Dang it. That's one I really want. Soul Rock would be so cool to get. And Homeboy can't explode in this game. Did you see the juke skills that I just portrayed in Pokemon Rumble? Okay. That's the one I want. Soul Rock or Baltoy? I'm always up for the new one. Whatever's newest. Teddy Ursa would be ideal as well, but he's not really spawning. He's no psychic type, if you know what I mean. Alright, here we go. Windy Prairie. Let's claim something crazy. Togekiss. Togekiss, Dratini, Drifloon, Drifblim. Dragonair. Shiny Rattata in this game is very different than a normal Rattata. It looks almost brown. It's definitely not as, like, bright. Dang, I really just waltzed past those Bellsprout. Those things I need to check, for sure. Am I playing this on a real Wii? I'm gonna be honest. No, I'm not. I am currently playing on a Wii U. So yeah, it is on a console. But I did a system transfer of my Wii to my Wii U so that I could use an HDMI cord to capture it, which makes it a lot easier to do than trying to capture a Wii. At least when I first started recording. You know what I wanted? Oh, here's a Soul Assist. I used to want to do Battle Revolution videos. I used to dream of the day to have a capture card so I could do Rumble videos and Battle Revolution videos. Battle videos. That was back, way back when. Every time I see these Magnezone now, I'm like, this has got to be it. This has got to be the weekend that I finally get it. Baltoy. Nope. I'm going to catch it to see how much candy I have of it. I might actually need to catch some before I do get the shiny. Would Baltoy benefit from a mid-evolution? Are we all cool with him just jumping right to Claydol? I'm more of an Animorphs fan, where you get to see the human turn into the lab rat with 5 stages. Oh, come on. $148 shinies in Pokemon Go. That's respectable. That's a good amount. Spoink. Let's do it. Not shiny. Pokemon Rumble, the original. That's what I'm playing right now. And we're going for as many shinies as you can get in 3 days. Technically 4. We got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they tacked on Monday as well. If I get over 20, well, we'll see what we do. If I don't have anything, we'll call it thumbnail worthy, so like rare Pokemon, if I don't have anything cool by the end of Sunday. Yo! What's crazy is the first time this question was written, I answered it. You do not need to spam in my chat to be seen. I literally see almost every single thing. So there's no need for it. Soul Rock. Not shiny. Edward Elric. My Wii is busted. Well, that sucks. Thank you for the super chat. I don't have the means to get another one. I really want to play Rumble. I don't know if I could ever get a new one. Can I still purchase the game? So the Wii eShop is down. Done. Gone for good. Now, what you can do is if you have a decent computer, it doesn't have to be crazy good, but if you have a computer that can run like a game, if you get the emulator Dolphin, then you can find the ROM of this game online and play it pretty easily and pretty crisply. The game looks good on PC, and that is one way that a lot of people play this game. This is not a game where, you know, beggars can be choosers. Play it by any means necessary. because they don't allow you to purchase it anymore. There's no legitimate way to get it. So there's actually a pretty easy way to play it with Dolphin, but you do have to seek out Dolphin and get the ROM for the game itself. So there's a few steps to it, but it's not that bad. Does it look good on a MacBook? Probably. I used to play Dolphin games on my MacBook all the time. I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater on it. So if it could run Tony Hawk Pro Skater, then I think it's safe to say Rumble would probably run pretty smooth. Thank you for the info. No problem. Thank you for the super chat. The huge super chat. Why did I just hesitate in my brain? I was like, did I just fail a shiny tentacle? I'm in the forest. Get a grip. Trico? Can you imagine my Psychic Safari Zone event shiny is a Trico? In what world? All right, we're probably only going to go for another half hour or so. And then we're going to call it a night. I'll continue rumbling. I will be posting my Rumble finds on my story. Every time I get a new shiny, number 2, number 3, number 4. A little spammy to the locals, people I graduated with, you're going to have to deal with it. Because it's Rumble weekend, baby. Alright, let's get something in the cave. This music, is Dolphin a paid application? Well, if it is, then I must have stole it because I didn't pay a dime. It's just like an online emulator, which you can download. I didn't pay for it. I don't think you have to. It's one of those things that, like, I think you're supposed to not promote because a lot of times using an emulator like that to play a video game is not breaking the law, but in a way it is because most of the games that you play on it are still available for purchase. Pokemon Rumble, shop is closed. You cannot buy the game at all. So if you want to play it, that is one of the few ways that you're actually able to. So all that is doing, not scamming the people that made it, but giving the game more longevity. So I don't see any harm in telling people that's how you play it. I'm not going to go there and tell you to play, you know, the newest Pokemon Sword and Shield on it. But I don't even know if you could. Execute? You want to tell me why that shiny's not in the game yet? I gotta reset this recording. Setsu, oh my god. Odds are 1,892. What a different world we'd live in. Honestly speaking, shiny hunting probably would have took off a lot sooner if those were the odds. If they were that frequent, actually, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if that would make it more popular or there would be less allure, therefore people would overlook it. Probably the latter. Oh my god, that Kabuto. Does your capture card not support 60 frames per second? I'm sure it does. There are some games that limit the frame rate. I can't imagine that Rumble runs at 60 frames. And I may have my stream settings at 30, so it doesn't like overdo it and like screw my computer up. I don't really know what my settings are at. I have not adjusted them since I started streaming with Let's Go. So sorry I spam. No, you're good. You're good. It's just not necessary because I see most of the stuff. So I'm more likely to answer it if you're not spamming it. That's the thing. Stream is 60 frames. Yeah, okay. Well, then we're Gucci. This morning I found a $30,000 drop of bells in, what's it called? Animal Crossing, I shot down a balloon and it had 30k in it. So I'm now part of the 30k club. Abra would be such a good find. Abra is an ultra rare that is not the greatest shiny, but because Abra spawns so few and far between, it is a god tier shiny to find in this game. And I've seen only a few people nab it, and one person was like complaining about finding it. So I'm like, you clearly don't understand how much that shiny is sought after. Dude, what the heck? Game music minutia. You do not need to be super chatting that much. Happy to catch the stream. Failed my first shiny today. Oh no. Been working full odds SR for shiny Mewtwo and Let's Go. Hit 5689. Just reset over it. Sometimes, dude. Sometimes that's just how it be. It happens. Don't dwell on it. Learn from it. Make sure that you are multitasking to the point where you're not bored and only focused on the numbers, because then it'll go so slow. I mean, you know, the same old song and dance we preach all the time. It's so easy to get stuck in the rhythm of hunting. You got to make sure that your head's still there. But it happens, dude. It happens to most hunters. Most shiny hunters have done the very same. So, you're part of a... Look at it this way. You are part of an exclusive club that I am not in yet. So, like, congratulations. I think congratulations are in order. But good luck on the reclaim. You should definitely keep going for it. Thank you very much for the huge super chat. Courtney, don't worry. I'm definitely going to be, even if I'm not streaming too much this weekend, compilation video is to come. We'll definitely have all of the shinies I find this weekend up early next week. Love how you said yet. I don't believe I will ever soft reset a legendary, but until that day comes, you know, you gotta prepare for anything, right? I don't think it'll ever happen to me, but I think everybody says that until it does. Execute. Leave me alone. That's what we... If this was a Pokemon Go YouTube video, this incense, I would literally call it Execute Order 66. Because out of the... What? 60 Pokemon that spawn in from the incense, and the natural spawns that I'm getting around me, there had to be at least 66 of these Execute. We are getting a ton of them. Oh god, I got wrecked. Yeah, shiny Haunter so far, that's it. Dude, I've been using FaceTime more than ever. We FaceTimed my sister today. We FaceTimed my parents a couple nights ago. We FaceTimed a friend of ours, Roberto, friend of the stream. He's always around. It's been wild, dude. No way. Got another shiny Mogrum. Mogrum, really? Morgrum? I'm a little scared to hunt in Glimwood Tangle. A lot of 10%'s there, but I'll be going for Sinistea, and I'm very nervous that I'm gonna keep doubling up like that. Phanpy. No thanks. Hello? Oh, what am I gonna use, actually? Oh no, Perugly? Oh, she's so slow, though! She does have Protect. Well, she's kind of fast. She do be moving. She thick, but she moving. Congrats on the Torchic. I barely spent any time doing Torchic Community Day. I got my fair share and then got the heck out of there. That Bulbasaur looked like a shiny Oddish to me. They do this on purpose. They really set Pokemon up next to Pokemon that have shinies of the same color. They really do. It's actually insane. I wonder if they do it, they really did it on purpose. It feels like they did, because it's like that in every single area. There are certain Pokemon that group together often that like don't really have a connection, but for some reason are right next to each other. Oh, please Glade. I want a Glade so bad. I'm gonna chill right here while they're coming down from the ceiling. We got a leak in the roof, folks. They're trickling in. I almost made it through. Mason, we got one shiny so far, which is more than I can say from last time. How did I get down here? Last time we only got, I think we got 0 on the startup stream, the first night. So, if I can get 2, I'll be happy. 2 on stream for Rumble Weekend? I'll take it. Bailed him. Not shiny. Let's go Furnace. What's this Spoink doing? Just hanging out? Yo, what up, Jesse? I finally watched that TikTok that you were sending. The milk one? I've actually been sent that before. I was cracking up. Alright, Sparkling Arcanine, not shiny though. Shieldon would be sick. Trico again? What is the deal? Why are the Tricos out tonight? No more Sintaunter. Shiny Hunter got the Baltoy. I'm seconds behind you, I know it. I want one. I think I'm going to keep dropping these incense tonight too, while the rates are up. Because I would love to get the Soul Rock. I would love to get the Baltoy. There's a few things that are kind of up right now. Spoink, I keep getting too, but no shiny. That's one I don't have yet. Jaden, some Pokemon in this game do sparkle, and it just means that if you want to, you can easily knock them out and recruit them. If you knock out a given Pokemon, so this bunch right here, look, they all turn to coin. They didn't turn, or they didn't topple over, so you could keep it. And so the sparkles just show you guaranteed, if you want him, you can get him. They're letting you know, he's easy. The event in Go ends in 50 minutes, then I definitely will keep dropping them until the end of that. Thank you for letting me know that, actually. I was probably going to do it all night and be like, what's happening? Why did it stop? Like an idiot. But still wasting all my incense. Thank you, Cora, by the way. Now, Boo Boo the Fool listening to you. Ignore me, it lasts until the 30th. Thank goodness. Oh, we got a double feature here. Baltoy and a Drowsy. Neither shiny. Thank you for explaining. Oh, no worries. I know it's weird. It's very weird. I don't think any other game has sparkling Pokemon non-shiny. So it makes sense. What is this not even right now? I need to not be looking at myself and be hunting down shinies. Do I have to connect a controller to play games on Dolphin? Oh, that's such a good question. I don't think you have to. I believe I've used a keyboard before, but if you have like a PS4 controller, I know that you can use that. Xbox controller, things like that, you can use those. So if you have the means, then I would say go for it. But if you don't, I don't think it's over for you. I think you can still use it like a keyboard. You might be able to, like, technically, anything Bluetooth, you would be able to connect, but Wii remotes, and I feel like Pro controllers and stuff are a little bit more tricky to connect to a PC. It's not as user-friendly. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just dumb. Possibly both. Oh, come on. Shinoed by a Mamoswine. Make a song about it. What's this? Slowpoke! Get the heck out of here. Excuse me. I feel like going to Windy Prairie is such a risk. There's so many like not good shinies you can get. Spearow and Fearow are some... Yeah, what up, Juvenile Jinx? How's it going? I know so this is, I'm pretty sure that that's a rebrand account, right? What did you go by before? So I can know who I'm talking to? Because I swear, I saw your tweet a while ago that you were going by Juvenile Jinx now, or that you made that new account. Addison, that's what I thought. I thought so, but I didn't want to say it and be wrong, because then I make someone feel awkward if I do that. I thought it was you. Okay, cool. What up, Addison? Do you want me to call you Jinx, or are you good with me still calling you Addison? What did I get? Soul Rock. Not shiny. Either's fine? Alright, cool. Alright, Lickitung. Put the money where the mouth is. At this point, I'm taking anything. Well, it's one of those things, like, I've had people do that. They kind of do, like, a Phantom rebrand, and then I find out later down the line, they're like, oh, I'm this person, by the way. And I'm like, mind blown. I feel like I, like, got to know somebody new, and then I find out it's somebody that I had already, you know, recognized. So that's why I like to make sure I know. Keep tabs on that sort of thing. Slowpoke again? We have fallen on hard times. Sometimes there's a clique of Ninetales. That is what they go by. a group of Ninetales is called a clique of Ninetales. But sometimes in this game, you'll get like 9 of them on one floor. Normally they're kind of rare. You don't see too many. Like there's 1 Ninetales to every given group of Vulpix, but you'll get a clique. And they'll be gossiping, and I'm waiting for the day to get a shiny one. Shiny Ninetales is such a good, first of all, shiny in general, but in this game, I've not really seen anybody get it. I don't know anybody that has one. All right, Drowsy. Miss Drowsy. Cora. Thank you very much for another super chat. Crazy. Thank you very much. Over here, slamming Soul Rock, playing for a shiny and go. Went from 0 to 300 today. Egg hatches, random shiny Aerodactyl. Freaking lucky. That's another one I don't have. I don't have too many fossils in this game, shiny wise. I got Kabuto. That's it. I got a shiny Kabuto. That's the only shiny fossil that I have. Which is like probably the one I wanted the most. After that, probably Anorith, just because I love Armaldo so much. But I hatched when they were doing the fossils in the 7Ks, I did go ahead and hatch a good handful of those. It's getting a ton of Ammonite, but I didn't get a shiny. An FBCB. Just got an Natu. Heck yeah, dude. The go rates are up, girls. Get those games out. Drop that free incense. Sorry, that 1 coin incense. Give me a break. Freaking Gabite. I'm a mess in here. I need to get out of this floor. There's some bad vibes on this floor. And I am not about it. Do you think it's too late to start playing Rumble? No. But the problem is, it's hard to get a hold of it. It's hard to get this game these days. I definitely don't think it's too late to start, though. If you can manage to get Dolphin and get it, you can jump right in. This isn't a game. This is probably the farthest game from something where it's like, it's a lost cause at this point. You're kind of too far gone. Because every single Rumble weekend, we do the same exact thing. And we do get different shinies, but like, all we're doing is running through. So once you beat the game, I mean, you're right there with us. You might not have as many shinies in the, in standby, but we don't even show them off. It's not like every single Rumble weekend is about the shinies we got in the past. It's more about the shinies we got over the course of these 3 days. So jump in when you can. The train's never leaving the station. And if it does, it loops around every couple of months. You can jump on anytime. Maybe that's the way to play it. What the heck? A freaking Slowbro? What is it? Week 1 in Pokemon Go? How's it going, Carl? I can't believe this Slowbro just spawned in. Why is that blowing my mind? I feel like I never see Slowbro in this game. Now a Slow King, that would rock my world. King's rock, but still. Found a video of someone getting shiny Ninetales. In this game? Dang it. Just kidding, that's awesome. I'm surprised I haven't seen it. I've literally scavenged the internet for Rumble vids. I don't have Shield on in Rumble. My friend Jake does, though. He got both Shield on. No, you know what? SHZ. Shiny Hunter Zach's the one that got it. Shiny Hunter Zach's got a Shield on. Zach's lucked out in Rumble before. Quite a few times. He's gotten some insane shinies. Granted, most of us that do these Rumble weekends consistently over the years tend to have a rare or two, because that's just naturally, you spam an RNG enough, it's going to land on the right thing eventually. Charmeleon floor. Spare me, dude. I hate the Charmeleon floors. What a waste of time. Absolblog's definitely forefronted turning Rumble Weekend into a community-wide event. Rumble Weekends, Rumble Nights were always kind of a staple in my shiny hunting Skype group growing up. We would all jump on, and some nights we would just be like, yo, let's play Rumble. And then Absolblogs decided to turn it into an actual event. And it's, I would say it's successful. I would say it's definitely successful. We're 17 deep. I mean, that's a lot of eps for a series, you know? If you look at it that way, 17 episodes. We're coming up on the finale. We gotta leave them on a cliffhanger so we get renewed for season 2. Season 2 with Gen 2 and 3? Oh my god. Dude, I keep saying, by Rumble Weekend 25, we need that mod made. Because Quarter Quell calls for desperate times and desperate measures. 25? That's a big number. So I would love to eventually get to play this game with other generations in it. No Animal Crossing probably for the whole weekend because of Rumble. Because it's Rumble Weekend. I'm going to be playing this all weekend. So we'll be back. We'll probably do an Animal Crossing stream maybe Monday. Monday night, if I have enough shinies in Rumble by then. Or maybe Tuesday. So far, just one shiny. And then, for anybody who's just tuning in, just because some things are sparkling doesn't necessarily make it a shiny. In this game, regular Pokemon can sparkle too. It just means that you're guaranteed to befriend them if you knock them out. Leah, I'm the only person that I know that has a Wigglytuff. For some reason, Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff are few and far between. And I didn't get one until 2 weekends ago? 2 Rumble weekends? For some reason, they're kind of... People are saying I failed a Magneton, but I don't think I did. I'm pretty positive it was just a sparkling one. They're extremely noticeable. You screenshotted it? Send it to me on Twitter. Do you have me on Twitter? If you send it to me on Twitter, I'll look at it. Look here, it's Jay. Thank you for the super chat. I want to play Rumble so bad, but I haven't relocated my Wii yet. So it's just sitting on my steps. Relocated? Get on it, boy. I think it was just a sparkling Pokemon. I really don't think that it was a shiny Magneton. Because you're the only one saying that I failed it. David, I'm going for anything. Honestly, just whatever I can get shiny, I'm gonna take it. That's kind of the temperament of Rumble weekends. I do have my targets, things that I would really love to get at each place specifically, but for the most part, I don't really target things. I kind of just go and try and stack up the numbers. Okay, that's not shiny. Yeah, I don't think I failed one. My first Rumble shiny was a Shelder in the demo. How's that for an origin story? The demo of the game I used to constantly play because my parents would not buy me a Wii Points card, but I wanted a shiny hunt in Rumble. And I was too young to go to the store myself or have money or be smart enough to know that I could take money to the store and get it myself. So I would just play the demo and eventually shiny Shelder. Did I get to keep it? No. Have I reclaimed it since? No. but it will forever be my first shiny memory in Pokemon Rumble. I would like to get a Furnace shiny as my second shiny. Let's go ahead and reset the recording first. Excuse me. Most memorable hunt in general? Kind of a tough question. There are a good handful of standouts that I think are pretty equal for different reasons, you know? Am I getting Eevee in Pokemon Go my incense? Ew, what the heck? I'm getting nothing but Psychics. Oh, I got a Spoink. Speaking of which. You should not be getting EVs constantly. You gotta just be getting like a weird RNG roll. Yeah, there's a psychic event. Yep, that's why I'm getting only psychics. The question is not why I'm getting psychics. The question is why they're getting EVs. The reason I have my incense out right now is because of that psychic event. Dude, Windy Prairie sucks, Jay. Windy Prairie is the bane of my existence when it comes to Rumble Weekend. I go to Windy Prairie to reset my shiny luck. I'm like, all right, let's pay penance. Go to Windy Prairie, get it over with, find a crappy shiny. Have to go like this to see if everything's shiny. Because most of the things that you find there barely look any different. Now, of course, there are some cool things you can get here, but it's probably my least favorite place. Look at my tweets. Okay. Let's do it. Someone got a Shiny Charmeleon. Is that what I'm looking at? Was it just to show me you got a Shiny Charmeleon? I thought you were showing me that I failed a shiny. I check this stuff after my streams. I don't normally check social media, Twitter. I don't text. I don't really use my phone on stream because I find it rude. So if all it is, you can tell me that you found a shiny on in the chat and I'll congratulate you. But I'm not going to be checking Twitter just to see a screenshot of a shiny in the middle of this stream. I don't really think that's fair to the people that are here. This game gets so laggy. When everything's using moves at the same time, this game gets crazy. No shiny. Yeah, dude, the fog sucks for Tangrowth. It really makes you second guess it, because when they're in the peripheral, when they're on the outskirts of the screen, they look shiny. Straight up. I always have to be like looking at it super close. And it's crazy because blue to green. Now, on a color wheel, are those closer than, say, other shiny changes? Sure. But the blue and the green that are on Pokemon like Tangle and Tangrowth are really not that close. So to have to squint to know if it's shiny or not feels like blasphemy. My phone is freaking going off right now. I wish I was going off on Rumble. All right, here we go. This is the run. Oh no, wait a second. I closed Pokemon Go to check Twitter. I gotta reopen it. What's poppin'? I can't be dropping incense and wasting them. You know what I mean? I always tend to do that, especially these ones that are lasting an hour now. I'll drop it. I'll go check Twitter real quick while something else is spawning in. And then boom, I forget. And then 30 minutes later, I wake up in a cold sweat. Oh my God, the rest of my incense. And I check. 3, 2, 1, gone. I checked just in time to see it run out. Just got a Mankey. Already number 2, Glacial. What was your number 1? What'd you get for the first time? Congrats, dude. Let me tap this. Drowsy. Not shiny. I knew I shouldn't have gone back, but I needed to check. Poliwrath? That's a crazy one. It is 9:30, huh? All right, next one. Next one will be the last run. Or you know what? Let's do one in each. So this was our Silent Forest run, and we'll go down the line. We'll do one in every single one. We'll end in Eternal Tower, and then we'll go ahead and raid Absolblog's Pokemon because he is also rumbling tonight. Some of you are walking in the light with the Baltoys. I just tapped another one and I didn't get it. I'm hoping to get it while this event's going on. I think I will though. With the way that the incense are working, the spawn rates being up for psychic types, and shiny rates being raised. Get out of here. Oh my God, that's so annoying. That flinch pisses me off. It is too much to deal with. I hate this place. This is my least favorite place. It's the glitchiest place. It's the hardest to see the shinies. The Pokemon know very annoying moves. You constantly get stuck in a flinch. I'm over it. Good riddance. No. Like all the birds know like Whirlwind and stuff, and it's a big move, and they all use it at the same time, and it lags the screen. All right, Silent Forest, done. Windy Prairie, done. Rocky Cave. Spoink, let's check it. Not shiny. My first shiny in Pokemon Go was Magikarp when they released it. I think I got 2. I was pretty consistent with keeping up with the shinies they were releasing until they started like really releasing a ton of them. These trios, what do they got? What color are the noses? Not blue. We keep moving. Your first Go Shiny was an Aeron? That's such a good one. I do not own a Shiny Aeron. But if I did, I would cherish it. Thank you, Tippa Bean. I've been having a blast playing Animal Crossing. It's been a ton of fun. So I think I'll do more streams of it next week, after the weekend. Because I'll be doing my dailies for that game, but I don't think I'll be streaming. So we'll get back to doing Animal Crossing in cast form after Rumble Weekend. Oh my god. This conversation. I'm in a group chat, so they just keep talking back and forth. But I need my phone here because I'm checking for Pokemon Go. Sparkling Voltorb, dang it. I would have been happy with the second, or not a second, like a fifth Voltorb, just because it's such a good shiny to see. It stands out so crazy. All right, here's the last 2 runs, folks. We got the beach. Then we got the tower. Then I'm going to spend the rest of the night watching Absol blogs. But I will be posting, if you follow me on Instagram, like I said earlier, I will be posting the shinies that I do find in order on my story. Not as posts. Oh god, no way. But I will be putting them on my story. Poliwhirl would be sick too, even though I haven't. No! I'm getting beat up. They don't want me to leave. Snowrunt's another one I don't have, but would love to. I love Snowrunt. Frostlass is one of my favorite Pokemon for sure. Oh, wait. Was there a Sparkling Seeking? Or am I crazy? I don't think there was. I think I'm just crazy. Triple Baltoy in the room. Hello? He didn't want to encounter. Now he's here and he's not shiny. So with that, I will soft reset. Okay. Last run. Before we head over to Absolblock's Pokemon to see how many shinies he's gotten. Because he's also doing a Rumble stream. I don't always raid, but when I do, it's Absolblock's Pokemon. Oh my god, wake up! Girl, get moving! Sorry, Apacher. Yeah, we are going to end it. But I stream pretty often. I stream almost every single night. This weekend's going to be a little different just because it's a Rumble weekend. So, there's potential for me late night to start a random stream for Rumble weekend so I can get a few more that day. But for the most part, I'll be doing most of my rumbling offline. But aside from that, during the week, I stream a lot. Like a lot. So, it's usually around this time too. Jay, thank you for the super chat, my friend. And that's it. We got one on the stream, but I'm confident that I'll end tonight with like at least 4 or 5. I always aim for at least 5. If I can get 5+ on the first day, that sets a good tone for the rest of the weekend. 5, 5, 5, that's 15. That's a nice haul. That's 15 shinies in a single video. So let me pull up the link really quick. We are going to raid Absolblock's Pokemon, who is also playing this game right now. And he usually has better stream luck than me. Oh, I just clicked my own stream. Narcissist. Get the heck out of here.
To the power plant that we couldn't go to.
So go show some love
I was just like, okay,
to Absolblogs. We don't need to do any sort of raid message. But there's the link. If you can click it, that should work right there. And hang out with him because he does really amazing and wholesome Pokemon videos. And probably one of the only PokeTubers that I can't stop plugging. Because not only is he a good friend, but he makes some really good stuff. With that being said, have a good night. Catch you guys next time.